to give us his lecture on the importance of listening to international students.
Thank you very much. Before I begin my lecture, I'd like to acknowledge the professional debt that I owe to two groups of staff within the university in particular. Firstly, the teaching staff on the MSc in Applied Linguistics in the old Department of Applied Linguistics, where I did my MSc in 1977. And secondly, to the many colleagues in the Institute for Applied Language Studies, where I worked for 30 years. So, my topic today is listening comprehension in the university context, and specifically in relation to the experience of international students who are non-native speakers of English. And the title of my talk can be read in two ways: why listening is important to those international students, and secondly, why I think it's important to listen to what they have to say about their experience in Edinburgh. Now, in the lecture, I'll be looking at the processes of listening, how we normally resolve listening comprehension problems, why listening matters for international students, how they perceive the lectures that they attend in Edinburgh, and ways of making lectures more accessible to them. I'd like to begin with the sources of information that we use when we're trying to understand what somebody is saying to us. So we have three levels of knowledge. At the top, we have schematic knowledge. In the middle, we have context. And at the bottom, we have language. So schematic knowledge is our knowledge of the topic that's being talked about, the content of what the person is telling us, and about the process of communication. Contextual information involves the situation, so who's talking, where and when, and the co-text, so the other bits of language that precede and follow what we are currently listening to, and also the visual information that we can use in the physical context. And then at the bottom, in this diagram, we have language, so our knowledge of vocabulary, of grammar, and of pronunciation. Now, when we're listening to a foreign language, it's probably at the bottom level that we are aware of having deficiencies. So not knowing the words that a speaker is using clearly strike us as a problem. But it's also true that the same thing applies to us in our first language. So when somebody is using a variety of our own language that we're less familiar with, we can have difficulty understanding what they said or meant.